Hi, my name is Aaron Cassandra, and today I will be discussing the concept of the Internet of Things, what it is, what are the things of the Internet, and how the Internet of Things has affected our lives. So, what is the Internet of Things? It is the inner working of physical devices, vehicles, buildings, or other items embedded with electronics, software, and network connectivity to be able to collect and exchange data. The Global Standards Initiative defined the Internet of Things as the infrastructure of the information society. The IoT allows objects to be sensed and controlled remotely across existing networks, creating more integration between the physical world and the tech world. So, what kind of items make up the Internet of Things? For the most part, IoT is made up of sensors and actuators. For example, let's look at the components of a modern vehicle. The vehicle itself is made up of Internet of Things. These two components are made up of sensors and actuators. The sensors in the car would be the GPS, speedometer, airbag deployer, and the suspension. The actuators of the car would be the brake controller, throttle, and stability. I also have a picture on the right of one of the new LG Internet-connected refrigerators. The embedded software and sensing technology enables the refrigerator to not only be connected to the internet and smart devices, but also has sensing technology to tell if something is starting to spoil, as well as be able to adjust settings and temperature automatically to keep items in the refrigerator as fresh as possible. The Internet of Things was first discussed around 1982 with the invention of the first internet-connected appliance. Carnegie Mellon University modified one of their Coke machines to be able to automatically report inventory and status of how cold the drinks were inside. This led to exponential growth of smart technology in the 1990s, where they were called the computers of the 21st century. By 1996, software such as Novell's Nest and Microsoft at Work were gaining popularity leading into the 21st century. The extreme rapid growth led to the consequences of dependency on the Internet of Things in our daily lives. The use of IoT has a transformative nature, meaning individuals and corporations are leaving hands-on work and turning to smart devices for easier and more productive means of exchanging data and production. The trends of the IoT in the 21st century have been based on the elements of time and technological reach. As you can tell by the visual on the slide, the relationship has been positively increasing and continues to do so as the technological reach increases over time. This has led to a positively increasing level of demand as well as introduction to new technology. The major trend would be to introduce miniaturization while providing a strong available spectrum. This would give smart technology objects the ability to detect and control distant objects. The main criticisms of the Internet of Things would be the lack of privacy, control, impeding design, lack of environmental sustainability, and the obsolescence of past devices. Two of the most controversial concerns have been with the lack of user consent and freedom of choice. They are issues due to users' limited knowledge of outside data collection and sale of information for census and individualization of users to be able to provide advertisements and sale of goods. There have also been cases of unsolicited monetization through camera and sensors to obtain data. This has been combated through programs such as Tor to increase privacy, security, and increase an anonymous network. Although Tor and other networks have been used admirably to be able to create an anonymous network and increase the privacy and security of the user, this has been a big issue with the major concerns of the increase of illegal activity on the web. The IoT has also had a negative impact on the environment. These devices have been found to not be very environmentally sustaining and has been very harmful. Modern technology is mainly made of heavy metals and toxic synthetics, making it hard to recycle. Also, devices have a very fast replacement cycle, meaning that there is also something new to replace old devices. This means that waste of these new items has been growing exponentially without a clear solution to throw them away without harming the environment. Some of the most popular companies used with the IoT are Amazon Web Services, Google, Microsoft, Facebook, Apple, GE, and Oracle. I find them and use them in my everyday life, and they are mostly used by my family and me in particular. Some examples, I will be giving some examples of IoT services. Amazon Web Services are an IoT that uses cloud computing to deliver their products. Cloud computing provides a simple way to access servers, storage, databases, and a broad set of application services over the internet. Cloud computing uh, provides providers such as Amazon Web Services own and maintain the network-connected hardware required for these application services, while you provision and use what you need via a web application. Another IoT would be Google. Google also uses a cloud platform to ingest data continuously. With the help of its products such as Google Drive, Google Chrome, Chromebooks, and its mobile devices, Google uses IoT and cloud computing to exchange data at a fast rate. By 2020, there will be nearly 20.8 billion IoT devices, and it is predicted that 10 billion more will arise just 2 years after that in 2022. With the use of IoT application, users have become widespread and almost limitless with the use of both consumer and producer capabilities through application. Lastly, I will discuss the consumer application of IoT. Some devices we own and use every day, such as a connected ear or even a thermostat to our house, are IoT devices that have changed our lives through the constant upgrading and innovation of new technology. We use IoT every day, and from 1980s where smart devising broke ground to 2016 where almost everything I own has an embedded software. They have provided the user with a better experience and interface to connectivity and network dependency. I have found my research at the following links on this slide. Thank you for listening to me talk about the IoT. I hope you learned a bit more about why they are important and how they continue to grow. If you have any questions, leave a comment below.